Hi guys, my name is Kaylee and welcome back to my channel. I make content here on YouTube about fashion and a little bit of lifestyle and beauty as well. If any of that sounds interesting to you, I would really appreciate if you liked, commented, or subscribed. But anyway, today I thought it would be fun to do a video on wardrobe staples. So I'm going to discuss 10 wardrobe staples that I always come back to. Now, I think I've talked about in the past, I'm trying to make my fashion in 2024 feel a little bit more interesting and compelling than just basics. I feel like in previous years, I've kind of over consumed basic pieces, and I really don't feel like I have that need. I feel like I've spent the past few years developing my style and learning the type of basic pieces I like for me personally, and I am hoping to explore fashion with like more creativity and just a sense of fun. That being said, having your basics down, I feel, is really important to know when it comes to developing a sense of style, because it is something that you can come back to and you can use sort of with your more statement or exciting pieces as mixing. I guess it just kind of grounds your style. It's a grounding point. So I think I'm going to go bottom to top. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is shoes. So I have two pairs of shoes that are basics for me that I always come back to. The first are my Coach Leah loafers. Now, I don't think I make videos really, I don't think I've made a video without wearing those shoes, and they are my absolute favorite pair of loafers of all time. I feel like sort of the chunky platform is just absolutely perfect for me, and they're just great. They're the perfect staple. You'll see them throughout this video and just see how many outfits they go with. The second pair of shoes are a pair of Kenneth Cole ankle boots that I thrifted back when I was like 19 or 20. And they are my favorite pair of boots to this day. They're very slim boots. They go just about mid-calf, so a little above the ankle. And they have a really lovely kitten heel to them as well. And I absolutely love those shoes. If I'm going out and I want to look nice, they're generally the first pair of heels I'll reach for. But also because I've had them so long, they feel extremely comfortable to me in a way a lot of heels do not. So they are, I think, my best thrift find ever, just because of how much I've worn them. I actually wore them so much that 2 years into having them, I actually had to take them and get them resold. And they're still, once I got them resold, they've just continued to be a classic in my wardrobe. So the third thing I'm going to talk about is dresses. And it's one particular style of dress that I absolutely love. And it is a halter neck dress with a low back. Dresses for me sometimes feel quite difficult. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but I love the idea of wearing dresses, but for some reason when I put them on, I do not often love dresses. But for some reason, a halter neck with a lower back always feels really incredible on me, and I just absolutely love them. So I have 3 options for halter neck lower back dresses. The first is a thrifted option that I actually found at Goodwill for like $6 or $7, which was an incredible find. It feels a little bit more formal than my other dress options, but it's really nice to have a slightly more formal option just in case the opportunity ever presents itself. I went to a wedding recently, and it was a winter wedding, and they were okay. The bride was okay with people wearing black, And that was the dress I chose to wear, and it felt really good to wear. I also have a Realization Par halter neck low back dress. This one has really fun red and white polka dots all over it, and I just feel so chic in this dress. In the summer, it looks great on its own, or if you want a light layering piece over top, a sweater works really well. And I just absolutely love how I feel in that dress. The third option is by the brand called Gaia. I found this at TJ Maxx, and it's a really wonderful seafoam teal green color that I feel absolutely amazing in, because the other two options I have are black. It is nice to have a lighter, more colorful version, but this style of dress I just feel so incredible in. So I would really recommend, especially if you're like me and you struggle with like finding dresses you like, finding the one fit you like, and have that be your starting point. I have one pair of bottoms listed in wardrobe staples I always come back to, and that is specifically the Slvrlake denim jeans in the London cut. I love these jeans absolutely so much. I got my first pair from Nordstrom Rack 2 years ago, and I have since repurchased them in different colors because I love them so much. So the first pair I got was a lighter blue shade, which I feel really incredible in. And then I also proceeded to get a really, I think, nice cream color. And this is the first pair of white or cream jeans I've purchased that I felt good in, which was a really amazing feeling. And then I also have a really lovely sort of faded black denim pair that I just love. I cannot recommend these jeans enough. I know when it comes to wearing jeans, like it's quite particular to your body type what looks good. So I would recommend going to a store and trying to try them on. I know they sell them at Nordstrom, but yeah, these jeans are amazing. Once I got these jeans, I didn't really feel the urge to buy any more jeans, and I didn't want to. So having one good fitting pair of jeans, regardless of like whatever's trendy, that just feel flattering and good on you, is a really great recommendation, I think. Okay, so t-shirts. Nothing groundbreaking here. We all know you should probably have like a white and black t-shirt as a part of your basic staple wardrobe. And I have a white and black baby doll t-shirt, also from Slvrlake Denim. And I think for me, although we all know you should have probably a white and black t-shirt, when it comes to variation and fit and style, that's when it becomes a more personal choice. So if you're not sure what style and fit you like in t-shirts, I'd recommend going to a store, even like Madewell, that has all these different t-shirt cuts and fit, and just trying a bunch on and seeing what you look for in the fit. For me, it was the Slvrlake Denim baby doll t-shirts that I absolutely love, and I'm even wearing today. T-shirts make like such an excellent layering piece, and on top of that, I think they just look, if you like the fit enough on you, sometimes you feel comfortable and cute just wearing them on their own. The next top is button-downs, but specifically in a more laid-back tunic style. Now, I absolutely love a button down, but it took me a long time to realize what I was looking for in terms of fit of a button down. I feel like we all hear button downs are a great wardrobe staple to have, and then we probably can all relate to the feeling of getting a white button down and feeling really uptight and not good in the button down. So I have two, and they're actually both from ThredUp, but the first one is a vintage Gucci button down that I absolutely love. And the thing I love most about this is actually if you untuck it, you can wear it as a dress and it feels very acceptable in length, but it also tucks really beautifully and it makes a really nice, just regular button down. And then the second one is a white one, also from ThredUP, and the brand is Adam Lippy, I think. I'm not totally sure. But both of the fits of these button downs I really feel amazing in, and absolutely have become some of my most reached for items in my wardrobe. I do still have other style button downs, and I like how they layer and work, but those two are both my absolute favorites. Sweaters. I do really like sweaters, and generally when I like a sweater, I prefer it to be like 100% wool or cotton or cashmere. I just prefer natural fibers. That being said, I feel like I got so stuck in the like it must be a natural fiber sort of headspace that I was picking stuff based on their fiber content and not if I thought I would actually like the fit on me. So sometime about a year and a half ago, I bought the Free People Easy Street tunics, and they are not 100% wool or cotton. I'm not sure of the fabric composition, honestly, off the top of my head, but it's not something I actually generally look for. That being said, those sweaters made me realize what I liked and what I was looking for in the fit of a sweater. I feel like it's important to know not just the fabric content you like, but also the fit you like. And I think for a long time I focused a lot on the fabric content, checking the like basic boxes or whatever, but I didn't think specifically about the fit I wanted for myself. So those sweaters, the fabric content being a blend doesn't actually bother me very much. And I just always feel really chic and nice in them. So yeah, I would recommend them to anyone. I think they're really lovely. I liked them so much, I actually got an additional black sweater vest in that same style. Now for jackets or top layering pieces. Now these are one of the most important parts of my wardrobe because they're my absolute favorite. Generally, I go for a bit of a statement on top, as you can tell, but it is nice to have wonderful basics that you can fall back on. So I have three. The first is specifically leather vests. I like how a leather vest looks with a jacket over top of it, but also just on its own in the summer. And I think they make a really nice chic look, especially in the summer months when you're kind of limited, you feel, by the weather because it's so hot outside. It's really nice to have a cute leather vest you can throw over top because you won't get too hot in it, but it will add a little something to that, to your otherwise basic outfit. So I have one vintage motorcycle vest, and I think it looks so good just with a t-shirt. And it even looks really nice with one of those like tunics that I mentioned previously as well. And I absolutely love how it looks. Now I have a second leather vest, and it is a vintage Saint Laurent sort of embroidered leather vest that I got off Vestiaire. And I love both of them, and I seek them out for different things, but I really love the extra details on the Saint Laurent vest, and I think it just adds, especially in the summer, the perfect top layering piece to add some interest to your outfit, but keep it from feeling too boring. Hey, wow, we are at 8 staples already. No, 1, 2. We're at 9. That was number 8. Oh my goodness. Anyway, number 9 is just leather jackets. Both of mine are vintage leather jackets. I got one off of eBay, and it's a vintage Wilson leather black leather jacket. And then the other leather jacket I actually thrifted, and it is a brown leather jacket. But these are such great staples to have in your wardrobe. I feel like leather jackets in some form or another are always trending. And honestly, there's no better place to get them than secondhand. As far as styling of like leather jackets or like the fit, like even the jackets that are trendy right now look very much vintage inspired. And you can definitely get them from eBay or thrift stores for around $50 compared to like retail, which is well over $200. I'm not sure how much it costs. Yeah, these are wonderful staples to have. And for me, the Wilson leather jacket I've had for the past 4 years, and I still feel no need to replace it. I absolutely love it. And they're wonderful pieces to have. And the final wardrobe staple I always come back to, number 10, is oversized blazers. Now, I showed you guys so many different blazers because I have absolutely so many oversized blazers. These are one of the easiest things to thrift. I often look in the men's section, and it is hard finding like the oversized fit you want at the thrift store that's not too big. But I feel like if you go back enough, you get lucky. The first one is my vintage wool cashmere pinstripe blazer. I got this from Goodwill like 5 or 6 years ago now. I think probably 5. And I actually tailored this myself to fit me. And this is the jacket that made me realize I liked blazers. For a long time, I heard blazers were trendy pieces, and I didn't ever feel that they looked good on me. So it was really fun finding this piece and realizing the kind of fit I liked on blazers. The second blazer I'll show you guys is a more recent purchase. Well, I purchased it 2 years ago, but I just finished the process of getting it tailored. But it is my vintage Burberry blazer that I've been reaching for a lot. Now, both of these first 2 blazers are actually double-breasted, and I do really like to have that as an option. That was the first type of blazer I liked, was a double-breasted blazer. And then I show you guys 2 other blazers as well, one of which is a recent thrift find. It is a black and white striped blazer. And this one I think is still a little big. I think I'm gonna have to take it in and tailor it myself. But I absolutely loved the color. And I went to the thrift store that day hoping to find a brown oversized blazer. So it did really feel too good to be true. The final blazer is my plaid blue and tan sort of blazer. And I found this at Savers about a year ago, and I do feel really so good whenever I wear this blazer. This one probably has become one of my absolute favorites, although I would say it's hard to choose. But as far as like fit is concerned and how wonderful I feel in it, like this one's definitely up there for me.
Now, throughout this video, I showed you me styling these 10 pieces that I absolutely love with each other. And I thought it would be fun just to show you a few additional outfits that you can wear just using the 10 sort of staple pieces in my wardrobe that I absolutely love. And this is the real benefit of having your foundational wardrobe down. When you don't know what to wear, they just mix together so effortlessly. Or if you do have a piece you want to style, but maybe you don't know how to, they are something incredible to fall back on just because you know that you love them and they're very easy to style in your wardrobe. I think that everybody should figure out what their sort of 10 staples for their wardrobe are. Your wardrobe staples don't have to look like my wardrobe staples, but just taking the time to figure out the fit that you love and feel good in is so valuable to have in your wardrobe. And then once you have it, you really just can stick to it. You don't need to buy more basics. I feel like we fall into this trap where fashion keeps trying to show us better versions of things we already have, and they change just the fit slightly. But I think once you've taken the time to figure out what your foundation looks like, you're less influenced by the marketing of, well, you have this excellent white t-shirt, but this is better and here's why. Because you know what you have to fall back on is good enough for you and absolutely 100% a part of your staple style pieces. It definitely takes some time and consideration to figure out what your foundational wardrobe looks like, but I think it's just such a valuable thing for everyone to do because it does really create a comfort zone in your style. And once you've sort of developed your comfort zone, you feel more comfortable, in fact, branching out of it and trying new things. Or at least that is what I have found to be true. Hopefully this sort of outfit montage really demonstrates just how versatile it can be to your style to have staples to come back to.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much again for watching today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Let me know down below what some of your, wardrobe staples that you always go back to are. And yeah, my name's Kaylee again, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.